Hey, Halloween here. So we're going to unbox another KeyForge Age of Ascension deck. So as you know, I have this display box and we still have quite a lot of decks to go. So let's go. All right, here we go. Let's see what we get today. There we go. All right. What do we have? Ooh, Shadows, Brobnar, and Logos. I'm really excited to see a little bit more Shadows because I don't think I've actually pulled any Shadows decks, and I've opened, I think, 6 already, or 5, I don't know. But this is one, this is my first Shadows deck. So the name is UW, Kalakora of the Shrewd Corridor. Looks really nice. Let's open it up. Here we are, okay. Put that on the side and let's see. So the first thing we have is Shadows. Okay, I'm interested. So it's a 1-power elusive creature called Diagnose Spy Master with an Omni ability. Choose a friendly creature. You may use that creature this turn. So you can actually use any creature at any time because it's an Omni ability, right? Wow, okay, that's interesting. Good. Redlock. So I'm going to be amazed by most of the cards that I'll see here because I haven't had any Shadows decks up till now, I think. So it's a 3-power creature, Redlock, Skirmish. At the end of your turn, if you did not play any creature this turn, gain an Ember. That's interesting. I like it. Okay, we've got 2 of those. Alright, so if you get 2 of those out, that could be interesting. Alright, so here we have Lights Out, gives you an Amber, return to enemy creature to their owner's hand. So we know that one. Very nice action card. Then another action card which gives you an Amber called Whistling Darts. Play, deal 1 damage to each enemy creature with flavor text Do Re Mi. Okay, very nice. Look at that art, that's amazing. That's really amazing. Okay, we've got 2 of those. Wow, okay, so deal 1 damage to each enemy creature. Can be very interesting, alright. Good, okay. So we've got a Rani. I've heard that Rani is quite good. So it's a 2-power creature. Play, steal 1 Amber. If your opponent has 7 Amber or more, steal 2 Amber instead. That's nice. Okay, we've got a nice collection of creatures already. Then we have Nerve Blast. So I really like this card. It's the steal 1. If you do, deal 2 damage to a creature. So that's a really nice card. We have Life for a Life, gives you 1 Amber and says sacrifice a creature to deal 6 damage to a creature. It's a fair trade, boss, I don't mind. That's really nice. Good card. Good card, okay. Ooh, Lamindra. So that's a deploy creature. This creature can enter play anywhere in your battle line. It also has elusive and its neighbors gain elusive. So imagine you play that next to your Redlocks here, elusive and skirmish. Wow, okay, that can be really devastating. Okay, here we go. It gives you an Amber, an action card called Dusk Chronicles. Play, if your opponent has more Amber than you, draw a card. If you have more Amber than your opponent, archive a card. Really nice utility. I really enjoy these types of cards. Wow, okay, so we really have some utility going on. That's good. Okay, so that's all of Shadows. So overall, I think it's quite nice. We don't have any artifacts or upgrades, but we do have a nice set of creatures. Right, we've got a Diagnose Spy Master. It's an Omni ability, 2 Redlocks, a Rani Wristlocks, and a Lamindra. So I really think this is okay. And the actions are quite nice. So we've got ways to draw cards, archive cards, do damage. We've got a lot of ways to damage. This is AoE damage and ways to remove creatures. So overall, it's fine, I think. Maybe I'm satisfied quite quickly because I haven't seen that many Shadows decks yet. But let's continue with Logos. So here we have a Replicator. It's a creature with 2 power, and what it basically does is it triggers the reap effect of another creature in play. So that's quite nice. You can really adapt to your opponent with this. Alright, here we go. Then we've got an action card called Eureka. It gives you an Amber and it's an Alpha, so you have to play this before doing anything else this turn. When you play it, you gain 2 Amber, you archive 2 random cards from your hand. So I think that's quite interesting, right? Okay, you lose a bit. It's possible that your hand gets all shuffled up, but anyway, I think it's nice, right? 15 years, 40 million UX credits, and a 3% improvement on the real duck. Oh yeah, it's a duck in the image. Okay, that's nice. I love the art, really. Okay, so action card, Bouncing Death Quark. Okay, I really like Bouncing Death Quark. It's one of my favorite cards in Call of the Archons. So basically what you can do is you can keep on destroying creatures. You also have to destroy a creature of your own, but the nice thing about it is that it omits all things like elusive, taunt, things like Shadow Self. It doesn't care, right? So that's really a really good card. Let's put it here. Then we've got a Titan mechanic. We know that one. When the Titan mechanic is on a flank, each key costs -1 amber. So that's nice. Professor Sutterkin, Reap, draw a card for each friendly Logos creature. With flavor text, I thought me everything you know. Cool. Okay, love it. Then an action card called Poke gives you an amber and says deal 1 damage to an enemy creature. If this damage destroys that creature, you can draw a card. Okay. Then we have Pip. After an enemy creature reaps, stun it. Very nice. I love it. Really gives you some control over the battlefield. Okay. Then we've got a Library of Babel. We all know that one. Action, draw a card. Always very good to have that. We also have Hexpion. It's an AI, apparently. When it is destroyed, archive Hexpion and the top card of your deck. Love it. I love these archiving effects from Logos. Okay, we have 2 of those. That's nice. You could combine that, you know, with your Bouncing Death Quark. You don't really mind if this one gets destroyed. You can archive it, and you can archive the top card of your deck, so you can make some really crazy archives. That's good. Helper Bot. So that's the old. Yeah, I don't know the name of the card anymore, but you had a card in Logos that basically did the same thing, but it's an action card. Now you have a 1 power creature, so that's nice. So you can basically play 1 non-Logos card this turn. Then we also have Igor, 2 power creature that says play, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 to your hand and discard the others. That's very similar to a card effect in Hearthstone for the Hunter. So I think that's very interesting, really good, gives you more card advantage in some way. Okay, and then we end up with Brobnar. Let's first have a look here. So we didn't have that much creatures and shadows, but that's completely fixed with this Logos house. So we have some really nice creatures here. We've got a Replicator, Sutterkin, and we have a lot of Logos creatures, so Sutterkin will be very useful. Pip, very strong. Hexpion, Helper Bot. I really like this setup. It's good. This Library of Babel, very nice, and then some good action cards. Right, love it. Let's put that to the side, and then we'll have a look at our Brobnar house. So we start off with an artifact called Pile of Skulls. Each time an enemy creature is destroyed during your turn, a friendly creature captures 1 amber, and it's a passive effect, so could be nice in combination with some of the AoE damage that we have in Shadows, but also with the Bouncing Death Quark and Logos, so you can do some crazy things. I like it. I also like the art of this card. Okay, then we've got Sound the Horns, an action card. Gives you an amber, play discard cards from the top of your deck until you either discard a Brobnar creature or run out of cards. If you discarded a Brobnar creature this way, put it into your hand. So yeah, that's a way to look for a specific Brobnar creature. We'll see how that fits into this deck. Screech Bomb, Omni, sacrifice Screech Bomb, your opponent loses 2 amber. Really good. We have some amber control. Relentless Assault, play Radiant Fight with up to 3 different friendly creatures, 1 at a time. Doesn't have to be a Brobnar creature, so interesting. Don't know how that fits here, but we'll see. Then we've got Tremor, so stun the creature and each of its neighbors. We've got another one of that. I love it. Ooh, okay, and we've got Lullab. So if we have some good cards in combination with that, could be very interesting. And so it's an 11 power creature that basically deals no damage when it is attacked, but when you attack, you of course deal damage. With the flavor text, Titans are to giants as giants are to goblins. according to Dr. Chucks. A Gangar Chieftain. So we haven't had many creatures up till now. Gangar Chieftain, you may ready and fight with a neighboring creature. Very interesting in combination with a Lollop. Then we also have Cofine. Cofine, 5-power creature. Before fight, deal 2 damage to each neighbor of the creature Cofine fights. You got beef with me? Okay. Okay, I like it. It's good. Then we've got a Coward's End, destroy each undamaged creature, gain 3 chains. So that's also interesting. We've got its undamaged creature, so you have to be careful with that. We also have a Brahmo, deal 2 damage to each enemy flank creature. And then we've got a 1/2 punch, stun enemy creature. If the creature was already stunned, destroy it instead, and that works nice with the 2 tremors that we have here. So I think overall quite fine. It's not really a killer Brobnar house in this deck, but overall I think the deck is fine. We've got some okay Brobnar creatures. I like the action cards, give you some control over the battlefield, and these artifacts are really fine. I especially like the Logos house, and I think Shadows is also fine. So overall I think the deck is fine, but we'll have to see, right? As always, we have to test it out, play with it to see how it actually feels. So I'll keep you guys posted on that, and thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye.